All right, out there. This is Dave again. Hope you can. Glad to have you with me. This time we're going to draw a color wheel. This is the actual color wheel, and we're going to actually draw one first on canvas pad so that we can actually paint a color wheel. And we may do a few matrices in order to get to know our colors. I've selected a few colors based on a student of mine. And we're going to use those colors in particular. Those colors happen to be, as you can see, cadmium yellow light, cadmium yellow dark or deep, yellow ochre, raw sienna, and burnt umber for the yellows. The reds, we're going to do cadmium red light, cadmium red deep, alizarin crimson, transparent red oxide, magenta. And for the blues, we're going to do teal, cerulean, ultramarine, and maybe some phthalo blue. The other colors that my student had are viridian, which is a green, raw umber, and phthalo green. Now, our basic primary colors are yellow, red, and blue. And for this particular exercise, we will be using cadmium yellow light, cadmium red deep, and we're going to use ultramarine blue. That will be our three primaries that we will paint into this color wheel later. So right now we're going to actually draw it. The first thing, as I have stated on my other video, if you saw my previous video, was to get some sort of a circular object. This happens to be styrofoam. Comes real lightweight, comes in handy. Got a few different ones. We want something about 6 inches. See, this is about 6 inches. Give or take, let's see, a quarter of an inch. But it'll do. The first thing we want to do is kind of position it. I've got a 16 by, let me see, what is this? This is, this actual board is 16. This is 16 by 12. This particular sheet of canvas pad is 16 by 12. We want to put it over here so we have room to do some other different things. I'll move this up a little bit so you can see it right in the viewing. So we're going to put it up about right here. And we're going to do all this in pencil first. Actually make use it as a template. Get us a nice circle. All right. That's decent. We're going to straighten up some of the edges on it. We want to do this with a pencil first, of course. Now, this is something else you need, a template, circular template. They've got these at any of the art stores. Now to start out with this, the first positions are going to be the primary colors. So we're going to, as you see, I've got arrows already. I've got the largest circle, second largest, and the smallest. So the first circle is going to be a position for our primary colors. The way I like to do this one is I want to put it right about at the top here. Position it about right here. And draw a circle. Something like that. Using the same template circle size again, we're going to position this one over here. Now these are going to be positions for our 3 primary colors. Move this up a little bit so you can see it. I'm going to put this one about right, maybe about right here. About right there. This is going to be our 3rd primary color. We're about 120 degrees apart. So let's see, we'll put this one about right here. Make this a little better for you to see it. Okay. Those 3 positions are going to be for our primary colors. Now the 2nd position is for what will be our secondary colors, which will fall right in between. So we want to put these we're going to start right here with this one. Put it about maybe right here. Something about like this. That's our next one. Next secondary is going to be straight down from the primary. We're going to put that in here. Let's see. Let's get a little space here. There we go. Okay, now you can see it a little better. We're going to put that one about straight down from that other primary. Straight down from there. We're going to put it about right in between these 2. So it goes about right here. That's going to go about right there. And the next one is going right up here. In between these 2. Going about right here. Okay, now our next position. Let me see here. If I got this going right. Okay, our next position. Now let me darken this one up a little bit. Okay, you can see it a lot better. Okay, let's see here. Next one is going to be for the tertiary colors. They will go right in between. So our first one is going about right here. About right here. Like that. Next one's going in between. Like so. Another one's right in between. Like so. This one's going in between these. Like that. A little bit tight right here, but we're gonna try to see if we can squeeze it in. Okay, what we're gonna do, this one's, we're gonna erase this, bring it down a little bit. That's why we don't do it in marker yet. We've got plenty of room, so we gotta reposition that one. We're gonna bring it down this way a little bit more. Out and down here, so that we have room for that other. Let's see, get it right in here. Now, use that small one again. It's gonna be a tertiary color. Put it right here. And our last tertiary color, right here. And let me darken this one a little bit again. Okay, make sure I got the right circle size. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3 primaries, 1, 2, and 3 secondaries. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tertiaries. These are the positions. And we're going to take our ruler and we're going to draw we're going to divide the color wheel. This is our, this is going to be, this is going to be violet. So we've got to put a line right through it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to put a line right through here. That's going to divide our color wheel right in half. Now to make it a little easier, I'm going to use something a little smaller. And I'm going to put the names of these primary colors in. So my first primary color will be cadmium yellow light. So we're going to put that in right here. And I'm going to abbreviate it. We'll just say C. Cad, yellow, light. This color here will be cadmium red deep. This primary. Cadmium red deep. And over here we will have ultramarine blue. It's going to be this one. And we'll put it about right here maybe. And we'll abbreviate that one. We'll ultramarine blue. Now, this designates our 3 primary positions. Next, we're going to do the secondaries.